at the time I lived outside Lagos, so I just came in for an interview that day, and the teammates were really super nice. Like, everybody was all chummy and warm, and I'm a people person, so that was a big deal. And then I had a conversation with Actor Kelechi at the time, and it wasn't necessarily because of the funds or the money, because it wasn't that much, but because of the energy and the passion and the dreams he had, and he was able to communicate that, and I believed what he said, so that was why I joined.
We provide support to our team of designers. We ensure that the office runs smoothly. We handle anything human resource related. As you know, as we all know, the greatest resource of any business it's people. So what we do is just to try to manage the people that we have and make sure that everybody, functions optimally and up to their capacity. So I believe that in these few years that I've spent in Podex, our role has helped the company to, manage our, greatest assets, which is our team members, to ensure that everybody, functions at the, everybody's at the top of their game always, and just create an environment that is suitable for everybody.
We are really particular about the people we bring in our space. We know how that can impact the entire system. So because we know we have a strong leadership, a very good leadership, we also have strong values. So we try to ensure that we also have the right people.
Here in Podex, as much as we are serious about the work we do, we try not to make it a tense environment, so everybody can come in and go about their day in a very relaxed manner.
Every team is made up of individuals with different skill sets, and what allows someone to thrive is when they know that their skill sets will be appreciated. So once you can know how to sort of give people a platform to express themselves, it becomes easier to lead them.
I joined as an undergraduate intern years back. I think it was in 2017. So I did that, then I went, completed my, I got my degree, and then came back again and as a graduate intern, and I'm still here till now. Podex is a great place to be. It's a great work environment, and the people that also work here really make my stay an interesting one, and they make it worth it.
One major thing that allows people to communicate more and just express themselves more in terms of their ideas is having an environment that encourages you to communicate and express yourself. It runs down from KO, that's Actor Kelechi. So everyone is encouraged to always speak up. So if you have an idea, you're encouraged to speak. The environment has been put together in such a way that it encourages you to always put your ideas forward.
The cohesion in the team, amongst the team, that, seeing everybody come in and, function at their best, see people come in and, with a smile to work every day. I think it makes me, proud as a human resource person here. And it just shows that, the culture that we've met here, we're doing, we're trying our best to just uphold it the best we can.
Podex is a nice environment. The fact that we have quite diverse people, not religion, ethnicity, and skill sets, and more, but to mention a few. So it's been cool associating myself with these people, and being in this environment, growing with them. Yeah, because surely it's a different thing when you get to grow in a space of quite similar traits of people, and in another of differential traits. So sure, this we have here is a place of diverse things. So the growth is top notch.
It's one place where you are able to be yourself, your ideas are considered, and we work in teams.
I try to encourage an atmosphere of collaboration. So collaboration is something I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about putting great teams together, putting talented people together. For me, it starts there. The choice of people on the team, the people who are in the team, bringing in different people with different ideas, different skills, different strengths, and then trying to create a very collaborative environment.
So we've always been about team growth. I think that's something they've really invested in, like growth of young people. So most times where other companies desire to have like fresh or people with experience, Podex was willing to invest in people coming straight out of school. So that required a lot of team work, a lot of one-on-one attention from the senior directors. So I would say in that way, Podex, kind of like an Arsenal team, has churned out like really young, successful graduates.
We try to create that freedom for you to express yourself, even when you're wrong. But we always believe that there's no time where you be entirely wrong. Even if the content is wrong, but there's one or two things we could pick from your ideas and add to the entire scheme of things that would make the project great.
The company had always relied on teamwork. It was never a situation where just one person was working on a project from end to end without input from any other person. We always try to work as a team, different people doing different parts of project and bringing their experience to bear.
Making everybody feel like a single unit where, one person's work impacts the next person's work. So everybody has to, perform their duty.
As the quote says, teamwork makes the dream work or gets the job done. Podex is so big on teamwork. So all our projects are not just one single person working on it, one boss or one team lead working on it. Everybody's input is very important and very well welcome.
For my role then, I try to use my experience to navigate that process. So there are occasions where I may need to step in and say, okay, this is the way we need to go. But it's not every time I need to do that. Sometimes we even just, by interrogating an idea, we could just throw it open and say, you know what, guys, let's put this to vote. And sometimes my side loses, and I just accept that, it's part of the process of getting the best ideas out.
I have had to learn to work with people, and I've come to understand that different people have different skills, different abilities, and it's best to work with people on their strengths instead of trying to get them to improve or do better on their weaknesses. Personally, I was one to do my work independently on my own, but I've learned to delegate work to people and trust them to deliver the work. And one key thing is that if you don't trust people to do the work the responsibility you've given to them, then you end up overworking yourself because you have to micromanage every little aspect of the work. But when you've been able to build a certain level of trust, you can look away, attend to other things, and let them do their job.
We always try to challenge ourselves. Year on year, we're very committed to improvement. So it looks good to see open a design that was done in 2022, 2023, and then, or let me say, maybe open something that was done 2 years ago, and you're like, what were we even thinking when we did this? And it's just 2 years after, you realize that you're constantly improving. So I think we also encourage continuous improvement. So those are the things that we put to place to ensure we're getting better and better at what we do.